Hello everybody, it's me 119J, and I'm here to do my It's a Wonderful tournament review on the tournament that took place on August the 11th, sorry not August, March the 11th, 2019. This was the 10th Super Smash Bros. Melee version 2 tournament. Uh, Very interesting tournament. I was not actually there for it, which was kind of unfortunate. I had some interesting health issues that kind of prevented me from also recording the Thursday tournament, as well as the Friday doubles tournament that went on. But as a small recap, actually no, I'll just like make another review for the Thursday tournament because I believe I saw the review. I saw the tournament challenge, so I might make a video for that like right after this one. Actually, I'll do that. So yeah. Anyway, this is the tournament today. I wasn't there, but I watched a lot of the Twitch VODs, so I have a general idea of what happened, and I know what was on, and what wasn't on. So here we go. Round one. Immediately, this was on the recording setup. This is actually the only set that I didn't see, only because I kind of tuned in a little bit late. I was there for the very beginning, and I missed this set. But I think that Reese, who is I don't know, make one up, was Falco. So I'll say he was Falco or Fox. I don't think he's playing Peach, and he beat Nate Boy 2-1. This was on the recording setup, and then also Diesel Plus beating Mason 2-0 is a pretty notable thing. Another notable thing that isn't necessarily like a surprise, but also is like kind of interesting, is that Nasty Slickback showed up for the first time in a really long time. And way back in the day, he was able to like take some names off of some decent players like No Jump Plus, and I think he like almost beat Kyle once, or maybe like beat him or took a game or something. But he's like a classic Sheik, but he like his hometown's here, and he must be back for like spring break. But he played Snacks and lost 2-0. Round two. Crim Plus beating Reese off stream, and then Big This is Big Wevins beating Diesel Plus 2-1. Big Wef was going Mewtwo this tournament, and I still seeded him second, just because like he's close to Crim, but also like a win on him is still like a pretty good win. So I put him at C2 for no real particular reason, but I don't know, I just did it. And then so this wasn't on recording, and neither was this, but this came on next. No, sorry. Yeah, this I think came on next. One of the two. But it was Chipotle Plus versus Scythex Dragon. Scythex Dragon I think wanted to go Puffball tournament, but lost game 1 to Chipotle with Jigglypuff, and then went Fox games 2 and 3 to win the set 2-1. He had the J tag on, repping the J tag. Let's go. That was sick. Here, also in the same round, Stone beat Snacks 2-1. In game 1, Snacks kind of like beat Stone really bad, but Stone was kind of like playing like not too good, and really brought it back and beat Snacks in the next two games much more decisively. So that was that. Then 2 rounds, losers round 1 and round 2. Nasty Slickback beat Bach, and Lowlife beat Edwards for Gamer Hands. Now, I think 2 weeks ago, Edwards for Gamer Hands beat Lowlife, and I think last week Lowlife beat Edwards for Gamer Hands, but I seeded him 12 and 13 just so that they would like play one more time, I guess. Probably should have avoided it, but I don't know, whatever. Here, Snacks over Napewood 2-0. Lowlife over Diesel Plus 2-1. That's actually like a pretty big surprise, given that Diesel could always opt to go the Samus Ditto, which I think Diesel Plus is like considered the quote-unquote better Samus. And then he also has a Sheik, which like beats Samus in the matchup. But also things change and stuff, so Lowlife definitely showing that he like leveled up a bit, beating Diesel Plus. Here we had Chipotle Plus versus Mason 2-1. Mason plays Fox and used to play Falcon. I don't know who he went here, but it was pretty good that he took a game off Chipotle Plus. Not sure if Chipotle Plus went Falcon the whole time, based on stuff that happened later in the tournament, which I'll talk about. And the Nasty Slickback over Reese 2-0. Reese going Spaceys. I know Nasty Slickback's pretty decent at like reaction tech chase, or used to be at least. But yeah. And then next, in losers 8s, we had Snacks over Lowlife 3-1. This was the last set that is not on the recording setup, and so therefore I don't really know what happened here. This was on the recording setup, and it was Captain Falcon versus Sheik, in which Chipotle won 3-0. He's not too bad in the Sheik matchup, so he was able to do that. So in winter semifinals, we had Crim versus Scythex Dragon, which was a 3-0 victory for Crim. Crim went Fox the entire time. Scythex Dragon went Fox game 1 and then Puff 2 and 3 on Dreamland, once again repping the J tag. not able to get a game, but I respect the J tag. And down here, it was Stone over Big Wef 3-1. Stone went Fox game 1, and then Marth game 2 on FD versus Wevins' Mewtwo, and then Wevins was able to win game 3 with Mewtwo against Stone's Marth, and then lost game 4 on Yoshi's story. There's a lot of crazy, weird, like, good combos that Wevins was doing that, like, to be honest, were, like, pretty impressive, but not enough to actually clutch him a set against Stone. I think this also marks Stone's first win against Wevins. However, whether or not anyone wants to count the Mewtwo set, that's, like, up to them. But he did go Mewtwo. Ooh, gut kind of hurts. It's weird. Next up, we had Scythex Dragon versus Snacks and Big Wef versus Chipotle Plus. Here, Scythex Dragon beat Snacks 3-1. Something interesting about this set is that Scythex Dragon went Puff the whole time. And when I was watching, I was thinking to myself, man, Snacks is doing really well against Scythex Dragon's Puff. I think Snacks is going to win. But as I kept watching, Snacks seemed to, like, deliberately choose to make poor decisions consistently. Not saying that, like, he is dumb or makes poor decisions, but somehow it seemed like he always got, like, baited into, like, jumping off stage or something like that. Which, in a sense, is unfortunate, but that's up to you to figure out. But yeah, it was 3-1 in Scythex Dragon's favor. I got to watch a decent amount of it, but I was, like, doing a lot of stuff around the exact same time that this happened. I didn't get to see this set either, but I did see, like, what characters they were going. I, like, kept tuning in, but I didn't have, like, good internet where I was at. Then here it was Chipotle Plus over Big Wef 3-0. I actually got to see this one, and it was Captain Falcon versus Mewtwo the whole time. And Big Wef was not doing too well against the Captain Falcon. He kept trying to attack after getting hit on shield, and then not holding down, so the jab would knock him to the air, and then Chipotle would just kill him off of it. It was kind of sad to see, but you'll definitely be able to see that set on YouTube, as that is on YouTube. Next set was Crim Plus versus Stone, and that was a set in Crim Plus's favor, 3-0. They both went Fox here. Something that I was kind of surprised to see Crim do, because I know Crim Plus always talks about how he likes going Fox in the Fox versus Falco matchup. Sorry, he likes going Falco in the Fox matchup because he likes that matchup more than Fox-Fox. But he went Fox, and he 3-0'd him, and every game looked very close, so that's something I check out. I kind of want to rewatch that, because I didn't get to see that set too much, aside from, like, really just the ends of each game. Next up was Loser Semifinals. It was Scythex Dragon over Chipotle 3-1. Now here, Scythex Dragon did not go Jigglypuff game 1, and instead went Fox game 1 and 2. After games 1 and 2, Chipotle actually counterpicked FOD and went Marth. And he won on FOD with Marth, making the set 1-2. And then Scythex Dragon won game 4 on Pokemon Stadium, Fox versus Marth. I don't know if I like the whole Go Marth, because it's like Fox kind of thing, but it definitely seems to... It did well against Stone last time, and I think it... I don't know, it did take a game off Scythex Dragon here, so, like, good stuff there. I think Chipotle and Stone have a money match today or something, but I didn't actually get to hear about it, or maybe it's going on. No, I don't think it's going on now. But yeah, that's... I kind of just thought about that. But yeah, 3-1 in Scythex Dragon's favor. And then here we had Stone over Scythex Dragon 3-0. Scythex Dragon went Fox the whole time, and it seemed like he was kind of playing not as natural as he normally plays. Not saying that he plays a natural Fox in general, but it didn't seem like he was as comfortable, and Stone took it 3-0. And now, the last set's Grand Finals. Grand Finals was quite interesting, and I got to watch all of it, actually. In the first set, Stone actually won 3-1 over Crim Plus. It seemed that Crim was playing, like, fairly badly, like, every game except for, like, the second half of Game 4. And it was kind of weird. But at the same time, Stone remained consistent and was able to take the set, making this his Stone's first set over Crim. Which is a super good job. But also to note is, at the end of Game 4, Crim Plus, like, almost made, like, a 3-stock comeback and, like, really did well with his Falco, which is this first game of Falco, I believe, in the entire tournament. And then for Grand Final Set 2, it was Crim Plus over Stone 3-0. And similar to the first set, it seemed that Stone just threw it unbelievably hard, like, every game except for, like, the second half of Game 3, and then wasn't able to really bring it back after, like, kind of getting really, like, dying at very low percents every single game. to either like a side B or just like a missed recovery at weird times or like something jank. But yeah, Crim Plus winning that set over Stone 3-0. Super good stuff to Stone, as that's his like first win over Crim Plus. This one right here. So there was that. Amateur bracket. The only thing that was different is that Destin actually showed up. I got cheesed one. Destin showed up, and in this one, Amateur A. I think this might be called B, or the other one's called B, but yeah, this is Amateur A. Mason beat Reese and Edwards for Gamer Hands, both 2-1. That's actually interesting. And then Reese beat Edwards for Gamer Hands 2-0. Making Mason advance to the next round. The next round, Amateur, this should be A2, but it's called B1 for some reason. Destin was in this one, but Diesel was able to actually clutch out the overall victory. I know this is an upset because I think usually Destin beats Diesel, but Diesel Plus, having very fluctuating results, able to beat Destin in this one here, but losing to Low Life earlier in the tournament. And also to note, in the final one, it was Amateur B or Amateur Finals, in which it was Low Life, Diesel Plus, and Mason. And in this time, Diesel Plus beat Low Life, even though Low Life beat him in the bracket. And then Mason Plus beat Diesel, even though Diesel beat Mason in the bracket. And then Mason beat Low Life, which is the first time they played today. Unfortunate there was like so much double jeopardy, but that's kind of how it was, making Mason the winner of the amateur bracket. Gets like a Shalakava later or whatever. And then also, I guess I'll finish up this bracket. Here we had in first place Creme Plus, second place Stone, third place Scythex Dragon, fourth Chipotle. And we had Weapons and Snacks, Nasty Slickback and Lowlife, Mason, Reese, Nateboy, Diesel, and then Edwards for Gamer Hands and Bach. Super happy that Bach made it out. He comes out very, very rarely, and I'm very, very happy that Nasty Slickback came, as he doesn't really come out too much. And Reese also hasn't been coming as often, but it was like super cool that he made when this came this time. I remember last time he went, it was like a SLC tournament, and his tag was like Ann Coulter or something like that. But yeah, super cool tournament. I wish I was there. I think I'm gonna make a tournament review for last Thursday. I wasn't there, and I don't know much about it, but I kind of want to like look over it myself, because all I know is the winner, which I won't say immediately, but yeah, had a crazy day Thursday anyway. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching my It's Wonderful tournament review. I hope you guys get to see me next week. I've been going through some weird health stuff, but I'll definitely see everybody later. Let me think. Yeah, I'll do a tournament review of the Thursday tournament right now, and I'll just release them both at the same time. Fortunately, still no webcam, and also it'll be, I don't know, it's pretty late, but might as well have one. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching again. Have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful day, and have a wonderful tournament next time you go to one. Go to your locals. Support your locals.